everyone, Achikah here, and it is finally time to announce the next base-off competition, which I'm super stoked about because it's a challenge theme, which means more problem solving and less outright base building. There's a lot more limitations to it, and if you guys have read the title already, I think you've probably jumped to the right conclusion already, but before I get into that, I want to explain what base-off actually is. If you haven't, if you're new to the channel, or you're new to base-off in general, what is base-off? Base-off is a bi-monthly base competition that I host here on DCUO. And every 2 months, a new theme, or in this case, a challenge, is chosen. You guys have 6 weeks to complete a base. With those parameters in mind, as well as a few other rules, which I'll get into. And then the next week is for streaming and initial thoughts on the judgment. And then I will take some more time to judge, and then the winners are announced, and the next base-off starts at the end of those 2 months. It's an ongoing cycle of just fueling creativity between people here on the game, just to have some fun, and also there's some prizes, and just, I don't know, it's a good community building activity that I've been really enjoying, and this one is no exception. As you can tell by the title for Base Off, it is called Seaso-NO, which, if you guys again, I think it's pretty obvious what it is, but yeah, for this base off, your challenge is to create a base, a completed base, any theme you'd like, any story you want to tell, anything you want to do, but I do not want to see a single piece of seasonal furniture in your base. So that means nothing from the anniversary, from Love Conquers All, the Valentine's Day event, from St. Patrick's Day, spring, days of summer, homecoming, the witching hour, season's greetings, and even survival mode. None of that. None of that can be used at all in your bases. So yeah, that's literally the only stipulation. Anything that drops in the seasonal, anything that's purchased from a vendor, are completely banned from use in this competition. If they are used, points will be deducted from your final score, so think about that wisely. But yeah, the base theme, subject matter, story, all that is totally up to you. The only thing is no seasonal furniture. As well as that, there are a couple more rules to base off. Follow the theming, or in this case, the challenge, which you guys probably already know. I just explained that one. 1 base per decorator, so no alt entries or, any of that kind of stuff. Just 1 per decorator. Bases that have already competed in base off cannot be re-entered. And I don't think that's going to be an issue here, because I have a feeling that pretty much every single base I've seen in Base Off has had seasonal furniture in it so far, so I think we're good. I think there's going to be a lot of original builds for this one, so that should be fun, and as always, just try your best. That's all I ask for Base Off. If you're new to decorating, or you feel decorating is not your thing, please do not be bounced out because this is technically a competition. This is more of a celebration of creativity and just trying to get people to make things on the game, because I really love looking at bases, and there's a whole community of people here on this channel who absolutely love any and everything base decor. So please, if you're new, this might be a great starting point to jump in. Yeah, so yeah, just try your best. That's it. And those are the only rules for this base off. So also, if you guys don't know, for judging, there are 5 main criterias, which is creativity, craftsmanship, logic, storytelling, and aesthetics, as well as being heavily favored towards the theming, or in this case, the challenge. And I already said, I'll deduct points if you use seasonal furniture. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And if you want more detailed rules, I will always have the forum link in the description down below, so you guys can go check it out and read all that good stuff, as well as all the dates and the prize pools, which I'm going to get into now, because you're probably thinking to yourself, why on earth would I want to create a base not using the amazing greenery stuff? It's springtime. We have all this time to farm these beautiful, absolutely beautiful, lush, outdoor, grassy, vernal things, and then summer's right around the corner, and we're going to have all kinds of the new gravel paths and astroturf, and all that stuff looks amazing. Well, here on the US side, as well as on the EU side, myself, as well as a few other people, have helped out to create one of the best pools, I think, prize pools, I should say, out of all the base-offs so far. If you guys don't remember, I made a thread a few months back here on the forums on DCUO about luxurious sinks, and with the stabilizer mission having 2 weeks a few months ago, me and a few other kind people in the crafters community ran them nonstop, and we managed to get a few luxurious sinks. In fact, one for first, second, and third prize for this base-off. So, at least on the US side. On the US side, first place will be a luxurious sink, a palatial bath, a luxurious toilet, some freestanding Olympian walls, as well as a royal sorceress chroma. For second and third place, it'll be a sink, and every prize pool will have a sink in it, as well as some standard room dividers, freestanding Olympian walls. Like I said, all this stuff will be on the forum post if you guys want to check it out and are interested in it. But yeah, I feel like I'm pretty stoked about this because I know a lot of people in the community have been wanting those luxurious sinks, so I went a little bit crazy running as many alts as I could through that thing for the stabilizer missions to get them for you guys, as well as there was some donors too that helped out as well, so thank you to you guys, especially to the EU donor too, because that was extremely helpful, because in first place on the EU side I also have at least one luxurious sink and I have one palatial bath, so first place will get their choice for a luxurious sink or a palatial bath, and then the second place will get whatever the first person didn't want. You can choose whichever one you'd like from that. And also, I only have like 3 characters on the EU, so the prize pool isn't exactly symmetrical, but I threw in some pools of lava and some other stabilizer furniture, as well as some briefing things that you can only get once per briefing, so like a lavish bed, I think it is. So you guys, hopefully that'll be helpful to you guys over there on the EU side. So yeah, I think this is I think it'd be worth making a base over. But then again, I kind of just would like to do it for the challenge anyway. So yeah, that is Seaso-NO for the most part. So how exactly do you enter Seaso-NO? Well, basically, I need you to give me your username, or your character name, I guess I should say, your base name, and what server you play on, either US, PS, PC, or EU. I don't have Xbox yet, and I don't have a Switch, so I can still not do any kind of base-offs over there. Again, hopefully one day we'll either have crossplay, or, you know, I will have one of the consoles ready to go and do that, all that good stuff. But until that day, I can only do US, EU, PS, PC. So yeah, so basically give me your server, your name, and your base name. I need access to your generator as well. Yeah, and you could just message me right here on the YouTube video in the forum post. I will set up a thread over on the Basecrafters Discord, which is always in the description as well. Any builders are always welcome to come over there and join up with us. It's a really good time and a great community, so... Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I need from you, and of course have your base completed. You know, no big surprises there. Yeah, also, if you guys don't know, like, if you have questions about seasonal furniture, I will also link the wiki, the DCUO wiki. That one's not really up to date with, like, post-omnibus of where actual furniture falls, since the loot pools kind of got, a bit, mixed up after that. But I will say that somebody has been keeping up with the events, so there is a whole list of seasonal furniture in most of the events categories. You could just type in which event you're looking at and see. And also, if you're just expecting, like, you know, inspecting a piece of furniture too, it tells you, like, Tides of War, or it'll say, you know, it costs this many seed pods or whatever, for data chips for survival mode, so then you'll kind of know that it's a seasonal piece of furniture, hopefully. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, today is the May 26th, which is when this starts. You guys have until July 7th to get your entries in, which is a Friday. On, hopefully, again, it's all subject to change, but hopefully on July 10th, I will be streaming all your beautiful entries, so we can all look at them together initially. I'll take the week to judge, and then on the 14th will be the winner announcement. So that is a base-off Seaso-NO. I love the challenges, and I know that it's kind of a pain, but what you guys do with it is always really, really cool. Like, I think Back to Basics is one of my favorite base-offs to have gone through and enjoyed. So, I'm really stoked to see what you guys create. So yeah, that is Base Off Seaso-NO. I cannot wait to see your entries. If you guys have any questions or comments or any of that good stuff, feel free to put them down below. And yeah, I think that's about it. So with that, another Base Off has commenced. Happy decorating, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I can't wait to see what you create. And yeah, I will catch you in the next one. Take care, everybody.